Guys, I honestly look around in terror, sometimes disgust. Probably not going to look anymore because I don't want to crash. Not because I give a shit about crashing, but just because it'd be a pain in the ass. Let me fucking pause this music for a few moments. Even though the moment I pause the copes, I go back to this life that feels like dog shit. And I've been getting better for the most part. Like, I haven't been here where I am at, right, like, mentally in a minute. I mean, I've kind of always been there, but I've just become more accepting of life just feeling like shit for me. And it's not even, I'm meditating again a lot, hopefully. So there was a point where my mental landscape changed, my perception of reality shifted to a more positive one. But as it got better, I guess I stopped feeling the need to meditate, and so it went back. But I've been meditating and I haven't really found the same place I used to find, unfortunately, but you know, things may fall into place. And I don't hate well, there's a variety of reasons. I don't know if I even hate my life. Sometimes I have extreme highs where I'm like, I love existence. But that's only within those highs, so those are very temporary. And I don't think those highs are generally because of like music, like specific songs, or especially like fucking anime edits on TikTok. Like, I really love dopamine, bro. Like, I try to be, you know, I'm trying to be productive or whatever the fuck that even means. And like, part of me is pulled to being productive. Like, part of me kind of finds happiness or some kind of satisfaction in being productive, like whatever, trying to be, you know, stronger. Like, a lot of times I want to be stronger, but man, I would just really deep down, like, what I really want to do, but I don't know if it's the only thing, like, I just want to fucking live in the copes for the rest of my life. The only reason, like, you know, all these coping mechanisms are bad is because the world pulls you away from them. And so if you could sit in them forever, it'd be completely okay. Like, the only reason that drugs, like certain drugs, are bad, I don't do anything, but the only reason they're bad is because there's a point where the happiness declines, right? But if you could take it and stay there forever in a sustainable way, it would be a bad choice not to do some kind of drug, honestly. Oh shit, I don't want to fucking do that, I ain't gonna lie. And that's like, yeah, oh shit, I don't want to have to go through that, man. Fuck. I can't really do anything about that, man. Alright. Look at this. I'm in a stressful situation in the car now because it pulled forward to try to go forward. And now there's a giant thing, and this car cannot go through that, I'm gonna be honest. So, and now I gotta sit here, this person might not let me in, you know. They might just try to drive forward. Just live in a... Guess, you know, I just got an unlucky combination of genetics. Let's fucking go forward. Where's this guy? Alright, we're good. so much that I can't really explain. Like, there are a lot of things I could explain to you guys and be like, oh, that makes sense why, you would prefer to have never been born, or etc. Because in many ways, there's no hope for me. Like, there really isn't hope. At least not in a normal life. I mean, I could be wrong in some way, I've come up with many kind of copes, but I don't know if I thought I don't know how well they even worked. I mean, they kept me alive, I guess, but it was more about improving the quality of life and having hope. But it'd be kind of illogical to actually have hope in my situation. And it's not really some external thing, it's just in here. It's all fucked up, really, really bad. And I don't know if I should even upload this because of certain reasons, it's fucked up in a way that, like, there's not really an environment that this will benefit. Like, I was watching a Julius Perceiver video on, like, you need to kind of find the right environment or some shit, I think, like that, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think maybe I didn't listen well enough, but I don't think there's an environment for this, guys. There might be, but not one that would I don't know, I haven't thought about it enough, and I'm a retard, so there's probably something right in front of me, but like, this is not some, like, sometimes I'm chilling, I can kind of just like not think, but anyway, like, the only way to really, like, when you have an unsolvable problem, it's just easier said than done. And a lot of times you think you're doing it, but you're not actually doing it. So, like, you think you're doing it and it's not working. It's like, well, this isn't going anywhere, this is just sadness. Well, it's because you haven't actually done the thing properly yet. But when you have an unsolvable problem, like, truly it's unsolvable, the best thing to do is to not think about it, whatever that takes. If that's coping, and I can't advocate for, I can't like say certain things on YouTube. Who knows, maybe I've already gone too far. Like, you guys have to understand, like, it's not some fucking exaggeration. I don't know what's gonna happen, assuming I'm around and, for a long time, which I probably will be. Because sometimes I'm trying to cultivate my rage, actually. Well, I don't know if it's actually, it's probably better to cultivate peace and just acceptance and then achieve the goal. Because I have a vision, kind of, but like, to truly, like, not think about it, you have to kind of do it and then kind of just zone out. You don't realize you're doing it, because if you realize, like, you're not thinking about it in order to solve the problem and all, if you're kind of aware of what you're doing, like, in the moment, it almost brings the sadness that you have to do it. Or not quite, not always, but it's this undertone. It's negative. Now, this down that I have right now, all the problems I have, I will likely be in a high soon. my emotions are kind of dropping, and then maybe like a few minutes or an hour, depending on, it could continue to drop more and more, or just stay neutral. You know, I can already feel I'm kind of becoming numb to it, or it's kind of like becoming neutral again. The thing is, the problems are always there, but problems are only bad because of the emotion. The problems aren't bad, it's just the emotions and effects which happen to negatively kind of impact you emotionally in some way. But it's hard to let go of that, and it's not, I haven't done it. But the truth is that this world, and the way it is now, it will never be I don't think it'll ever satisfy me. Not that my satisfaction is somehow important. Same goes with every single other person's satisfaction on this planet, but it may that lack of satisfaction, you know, it could lead to certain action. And that used to be, you know, maybe negative action towards myself. It could very well be negative action towards, I'm not going to say anymore. Probably nothing, you know, and you guys, also my hairline's good. You know, no, when I say negative action and I implied it outside, it's not going to be like, I don't know how the future's going to be. This feels good talking, getting this off my chest a little bit. But it's probably not going to be in any of you guys' lifetimes. Well, depending on how many views this video gets, if it's only 3 or 4, maybe 1, it will likely not be in your lifetime. So you shouldn't worry about anything. But anti-aging and aging reversal technology is going to be a thing. Whether it's restricted to people of wealth, I don't know. If it's not, then it may be in your lifetime, depending on the type of person you are. It's a higher likelihood, but if it's restricted to wealthier individuals, I will have it, and I will live probably longer than you, assuming something I can't control doesn't happen, which I should just not even exist within my mind. Well, in some cases it should, because sometimes you can kind of lower the chance of something happening, even if it's like uncontrollable. You know, just not take the gamble in the first place. You know, I don't know. My mental landscape shifts a lot, so. When, it's not if, but it's when it happens, I will greatly change this world. But again, it may not be in your lifetime. It may not even be in my lifetime. You know. I can't really say what my motives are, though. I suppose you could probably kind of determine the general direction of them, but you know, there's too much. You know, but I'm so weak. So I've been trying to just exist without any copes, and it's so hard, and I'm doing it, but the truth is, I'll probably make a separate video on this again, but like, strength has nothing to do with how you feel. Like, for me to be strong, it's going to be hell for the rest of my life, to a certain extent. Like, the strong people, they suffer and suffer, and there's no grandiose, or I don't know if that's exactly right. There's not, depending on the scenario, there's not always some kind of uplifting thing about going through their suffering. They don't feel strong. For some reason, they just choose to continue putting themselves through hell. When you're like in a state and you give up, which I don't look down at, like, and you give up and it's like, damn, I'm weak. You couldn't power through. The strong people felt the exact same and they powered through. And I'm saying this not to say that you should change or like what it takes to be strong, because I don't even fucking know myself. I haven't actually been through the conversation in the moment, as in like convincing yourself to continue going. But it feels the same. You have to be in that hell. For me, it's hell, at least. But I think I may have found something that I hate more than that will allow me to continue. So there's some positive stuff I think I found in the hell, continuing through to walk. Anyway, guys, I don't think the strength won't feel good. Being stronger is probably, in some cases, maybe far worse than, being weak. I don't know, actually. The grass is always greener on the other side, but it's... Guys, yeah, I look much better in here, but I don't know what it's going to look like when it's flipped.